Hey everyone, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More. Welcome to another one of my real estate investing videos. Today I'm going to talk about why most people who want to invest in real estate never actually buy a house, never actually become real estate investors. A lot of reasons. It's not easy. That's the biggest reason. We're going to go over some of those reasons, what you can do to overcome those obstacles, and how you can actually become a real estate investor. So before we get going, make sure you check out investformore.com. I have new articles every week, a ton of different subjects covered, from wholesaling to flipping to rental properties to becoming an agent to money advice as well. So check that out. And then subscribe to our YouTube channel too. You can see lots of videos of my fix and flip properties, our rental properties, and advice like this video. So I have lots of people contacting me all the time, who want to get started investing in real estate. They want to buy a rental property or flip or start wholesaling, and they're frustrated because they don't know where to start. They don't know how to start investing in real estate, and eventually they'll get frustrated and they'll never do it. And I don't know if there's any real statistics that show how many people want to become real estate investors that actually buy a house, but I would guess it is a very small percentage. I would say probably less than 5% of people who actually want to be real estate investors buy a house to invest in. They might buy their own personal house, but not a house to invest in. And it's probably less than 2% of people buy more than one investment house. A lot of people get to the point where they can buy one, and then it's really hard, it's really tough for them to get to that point. But then after they buy that one, they fizzle out. They can't get over the hump of buying multiple properties. So why is it that so many people want to be investors but don't do it? Well, I think part of the problem is real estate investing is advertised as this get-rich-quick scheme, this way to solve all your problems, how to get out of the rat race. It is marketed by so many people as this way to make money, and so many people make it seem easy. And the first thing to realize about real estate investing is it is not easy. No matter what all those gurus on Facebook say, it takes hard work, diligence, discipline to invest in real estate. And one of the biggest mistakes I see is people get excited, they get, money signs in their eyes, they're ready to go, and they fizzle out after 2 weeks. And that's how a lot of people live their lives, unfortunately. If there's not someone there telling them what to do, telling them what to work on, they don't have the discipline, they don't have the stamina to keep going, keep pushing forward, and keep learning and eventually doing what they're trying to do. And investing has a lot of obstacles like money, time, knowledge that you have to get over to actually buy properties. So the first thing that I think most people lack who don't end up buying properties is focus. There's people all the time who email me or comment, say, hey, I want to be a real estate investor. Tell me how to do it. How in the world can I tell you how to invest in real estate if I don't know if you want to flip, if you want to buy rentals, if you want to wholesale, what your market's like, how much money you have, how much time you have? There's so many things that you have to figure out yourself before anybody can help you. So for those people, the first step to really getting to a point where you can buy properties and not become one of those people who doesn't invest is to figure out what type of investing you want to do. If you want to wholesale, I have lots of videos on wholesaling articles. I'm not a wholesaler myself, but I know many who are very successful. But you have to realize it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, and it will take a while before you will earn your first paycheck in most cases. It is a grind. You can create a business from it. You can make a lot of money from it. I know a lot of people who do, but it won't happen as fast and as easy as many people make it out to happen. So if you want to wholesale, it's a great way to earn income, but it will take a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of hard knocks on your part. If you want to buy rentals, that can be a great investment, a great way to make money. But you have to realize most rentals take quite a bit of money down. You have to realize it might take a while to find the right rental. Not every market is great for rental properties, which can frustrate many people. However, you don't always have to buy rentals in your own market. If you want to flip houses, people love seeing the flipping shows, they want to do it, but they don't realize how much money that takes, how much knowledge it takes to know market values, to find contractors, to repair properties. It is not easy to flip houses. And if you're trying to do all those at once, or you don't know which one you want to do, there's a really good chance you're never going to do anything because you're just kind of floating around thinking, oh, I'll wholesale one day. The next day, oh, maybe I should buy rentals. The next day, oh, flipping sounds fun. You have to focus on one of them. You have to focus on one way to invest your money or your time, and you have to learn everything you can about that specific investing technique. You cannot be scatterbrained trying to chase shiny objects, do something different every week or every day. Focus on one way to invest, learn about it, pursue it, and go after it. So that's one of the biggest mistakes people make, is they try to do too much at once. So focus on that one thing. Once you focus on that thing, there's still a lot of people who won't ever do it. And this is where your own discipline comes into play. No matter what type of investing you're going to do, you have to have some money. I think a lot of people try to become real estate investors because it's going to solve all of their money problems, right? You're in debt, you've got credit cards, you've got all these payments, you're living paycheck to paycheck. Real estate investing is going to save me. It's going to drag me out of this, horrible place I'm in. It's really hard to invest in real estate if you have no money, right? Even wholesaling, you'll need money to market. If you're buying rental properties, you'll need money for down payments. If you're flipping, you're going to need quite a bit of money. Even using hard money or partners, you'll still have to have your own money in the game or have an incredible amount of time to invest into real estate. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not something that's going to magically fix your life. It's something that'll take a lot of hard work and discipline. So if you can't save money now, if you can't pay your bills now, real estate most likely will not save you. You need to focus on fixing your money problems before you get, glassy-eyed thinking you're going to make all this money in real estate. And that could mean cutting down expenses, doing a budget, picking up side gigs, making extra money. Focus on fixing that part first before you jump into something that like real estate investing, which could make your problems worse before they make them any better. And please don't spend 30 grand on a real estate coaching program if you have to put it all on your credit cards and you can't afford it. Don't do it. All right, so focus, discipline in your own life. What other things stop people? Perseverance, stamina, staying in the game. I knew I wanted to buy rental properties around 2008. I didn't buy my first one until 2010. It took me a long time to buy that property, but I didn't give up. I stuck to it. I kept grinding. I kept finding ways to save money. I ended up refinancing a house, and I kept learning about the market. Even though I was a real estate agent, I even flipped houses at the time. Rental properties were a completely different investing, technique. I had to learn about them specifically. You cannot give up on this after 2 weeks and think, oh, this is too hard. If you want to be a real estate investor, it might take months. It might even take years before you get to your first deal. It doesn't have to, but just realize it will take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of sacrifices on your part to become a successful real estate investor. Anything you do in life will take sacrifices and hard work. It will not come easy to you. So if you're someone who gives up easy on things, realize that the same thing will probably happen with real estate investing. It won't magically fix your problems. It won't happen overnight. So those are the main things that will stop people, as well as money. There are ways to get over the money aspect. I've done a number of videos, including one on how to buy with less money as an owner-occupant. Again, it takes sacrifice. A lot of people don't want to buy an investment type property to live in. They're like, oh, I've got a family, I've got kids, I'm not going to live in that property. Well, if you want to get ahead in life, you might have to make some sacrifices. You might have to move into a property for a year, fix it up, have someone else fix it up, then turn it into a rental, maybe flip it after a couple of years. It takes sacrifice to get ahead in this world. It will not just happen for you. There's a number of ways that people can get ahead in life, and very few of them are easy. So if you want to be a real estate investor, if you're worried about how many other people fail at this business, it's because they gave up. They weren't disciplined enough. They weren't focused enough. They didn't plan enough. If you can do those things, if you can really stick to it, get focused, save your money, educate yourself as much as possible, you can be successful as a real estate investor. Won't be easy, won't come quickly, but you can do it. And one of the cool things about life, one of the good and bad things, is things go by really fast. The years, the months, the days, they seem to fly by, especially as you get older. So if a year from now seems like an incredibly long time, realize it will be here sooner than you think. And if you get started now, you'll be that much closer to being where you want to be in the future. Don't wait, get started, be focused, and go for it. And one of the first things you can do whether you want to be a flipper, a wholesaler, or a rental property landlord, is go talk to a lender. So that's your first action. I say it all the time. People are scared to talk to lenders. They think they have bad credit. They don't think it's worth their time. Well, if you're not willing to go talk to a lender to see what your financial situation is like, there's a very good chance you'll never invest in real estate. Go do it. See what they say. If you have problems, they can usually be the best source to help you fix them. All right, that's all I've got for this video. Realize that yes, a lot of people will not ever invest in real estate who want to, but at the same time, there are people who do make it, who have incredible lives and are very fulfilled because of real estate and what it can do for them. All right, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this or before and after fix and flip videos, rental property videos, all that good stuff. If you have comments, please leave one below. I'm happy to answer people, happy to point you to different articles or videos I have that might cover different questions. So leave those below. I'll help as much as I can, and thanks for watching.